Those of us who live here know Park City has a lot going for it. But imagine living here without the steam, without cars, or paved roads, without central heat or electricity, or telephones. Why would anyone put up with sub-zero temperatures and 25 feet of snow every winter? The answer in a word: silver. When prospectors found silver ore in 1868, they put Park City on the map. Of course, the Park City story begins long before that. It starts when Western North America was populated by Native Americans and claimed by France, Spain, and England, European powers of the day. The Louisiana Purchase changed that picture. In one shopping spree of 1803, Thomas Jefferson added a huge piece of North America to the United States, from Louisiana in the south all the way to Montana in the north. Jefferson commissioned Lewis and Clark to explore the way west. You'll see that Utah was not part of that purchase. Neither were the states to the southwest or along the Pacific coast. Much of that land was part of Mexico, a fact that did not stop fortune hunters, missionaries, and fur trappers from exploring. Then in 1841, explorer John C. Fremont convinced Congress to fund a map-making expedition to the southwest. Fremont's published account was an adventure story, an exciting tale of the wide-open West that spurred tens of thousands to consider the journey west. One who paid close attention was Brigham Young, the leader of the Mormons. Early hostilities drove the Mormons from New York, and eventually to Illinois. In 1844, church founder Joseph Smith was killed by an angry mob. Smith's followers, led by Brigham Young, fled Illinois and migrated west, hoping to find religious freedom in Mexican territory. The first Mormons reached the valley of the Great Salt Lake in July of 1847, but they were beyond the reach of the United States only 1 year. In 1848, a treaty ending the war with Mexico granted Utah and other southwestern territories along with California to the United States. That same year, prospectors found gold at Sutter's Mill, igniting the California gold rush. Wagon trains of saints and sinners, dreamers and schemers poured over the plains. Where the prophet Mormons trying to establish a foothold, the gold rush was a godsend, allowing them to make money selling supplies to the 49ers. The promise of a fresh start and the opportunity to escape the oppression of crowded cities lured thousands of Americans west. The Homestead Act of 1862 encouraged settlement by giving land to anyone willing to work the soil. Pioneers chose either the Mormon Trail heading to Utah and on to California's gold fields, or the Oregon Trail heading to the northwest. As Mormon settlements put down roots, Brigham Young consolidated his power, becoming governor of the Utah Territory even as he was his church's religious leader. During the Civil War in the 1860s, the federal government stationed troops in the foothills above Salt Lake City. They were to protect the overland mail and stage road, fight the Indians, and keep an eye on the Mormons. Their commander, Colonel Patrick Connor, was a Californian mining man who wanted to dilute Brigham Young's power. In California, he had seen how the gold rush could start a stampede of immigrants. He encouraged his soldiers, mostly gold rush veterans, to prospect. They soon found gold, copper, and silver. President Abraham Lincoln declared, "Utah will yet become the treasure house of the nation." In 1868, rich silver deposits were discovered at Bonanza Flats above what would become Park City. Unlike more remote discoveries in the west, this metal was accessible. The next year, the Transcontinental Railroad was completed through northern Utah, passing just 20 miles north of Park City. This fast, new, affordable transportation connected travelers from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Prospectors could buy a ticket and arrive just days after hearing of a new strike. Just as unexpected, prospectors swarmed into Utah. It had taken western expansion, war, gold, and silver, sheet of vast riches, to lead to the founding of Park City. In 1884, the Boomtown Incorporated. But unlike most mining communities, this route was one of boom and bust. Park City would survive and thrive.